All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, what's up everyone? I'm here today with my better half and we're going to do a review of the Jordan 1 Visionaire. I think originally this was called the Volt colorway, and quite honestly, this is the closest thing that I can think of to a ROCKSTAR Jordan 1. The color is incredible. The distressed look looks just fantastic, and I think it will wear in and age very well. I know this is a pair that we had both wanted as soon as we saw the previews, right? And so this actually gets into something I want to touch on real quick. We had ordered 2 pairs for myself through Zada and 1 pair for her. So we knew we absolutely wanted to get these shoes. And with respect to Zada, I got a message from Matt Halfhill, who is the CEO and founder of ZadehKicks, who wanted to talk to me about the Zada situation. And I still haven't touched base with him yet. Matt, if you're watching, I still want to do that. But I spent an hour watching a YouTube video that's linked in his profile. And he said something that was really fascinating to me that ties into this shoe. He specifically was talking about direct-to-consumer sales and how even though Nike and corporations in general are moving in that direction, the benefit of selling in retail stores is that you definitely put the product in the hands of the real consumers. Where right now, direct-to-consumer sales via apps like sneakers can get botted despite Nike's best efforts. This shoe release is very interesting because we knew we wanted this shoe, but it never showed up on the sneakers app. And it was just dumb luck that I happened to realize that the release date was June 11th. And so we tried our luck going to 3 different shoe palaces. One of them being
the OG one. The
OG Shoe Palace. We had no idea it was in our backyard. They were incredibly helpful. They didn't have my size, so we went to another store in the Valley Fair Mall nearby. We were able to pick up my shoes in an 11.5 and yours in a
5.
And we were kind of shocked, if you want to open yours up, that her shoes cost just as much as mine. And what's the reason for that?
Because they did extended men's sizing instead of GS.
So we ended up having to pay the same price for her little shoes, but the upshot is that it's supposed to be the exact same quality as the regular men's shoes, which normally they are not, and you can see a difference in the materials. So, as you can see, if you've watched my channel, I ended up buying 1 to wear and 1 to stare because I plan to rock the crap out of these shoes. And I just feel better destroying a pair knowing that I've got another in my closet sitting dead stock. Now, the other thing about putting shoes in retail stores that is very cool, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, is when is the last time you just walked into a store not knowing if the shoe that you wanted was gonna be available and were able to ask for it and just get it? Can you think of the last time that happened for you? I honestly can't think of the last time that's happened for me. And this goes way back when it wasn't even all that hard to get something on sneakers. Back when I got the Gym Reds or the Obsidians, I still wasn't able to walk in a store and buy them. So either everybody is sleeping on this shoe, nobody knew that this shoe released, or who knows? I mean, maybe even the Zeta stuff has actually affected the resale market. But it was such a great feeling to go in, ask for the shoes, and walk out with a pair. Agreed?
Yep.
This shoe is very similar to the Rebellionaire shoe, which is why I think they're calling it the Visionaire shoe. It's got the similar print on the box that says, "They can't stop you from wearing them." It's got the paper, and for all of the love that I had for the Rebellionaire shoe, in hand, to me, it did not meet the expectations that I had set. Whereas this shoe is the opposite. This shoe, to my mind, just blows me away. The Rebellionaire was trying a bit too hard with the wording printed all over it, and the materials just didn't feel right to me with the way they did the word overlay. I think this shoe is just fantastic. I'm a little crazy, I'm a little eccentric. I love super bright stuff, but this is just a huge on-point win for me. I love, love, love the crinkled, weathered look. I love the pop of the color. How do you feel about it?
Well, obviously I liked it too because I bought a pair.
Well, just because you bought a pair doesn't mean you love the pair.
So I do love it because it's like bright highlighter neon yellow greenish. And it just seems like it would pop on my feet, especially if I wore like a cute little dress or something like that.
So I already laced up the pair that I'm gonna wear. And the thing that's really trippy about this shoe, I mean, it's a highlighter yellow. It's super hard to capture the color on film. I have tried so many different lighting scenarios and situations, and it just turns out different in each. So I've got some B-roll that I'll show where I think the lighting is neutral and it should be accurate, but I've also taken these out at sunset, and if you look at the B-roll of that, it's a completely different color. It turns to like a green almost, a legitimate green versus kind of a neon yellow. But it's cool. It looks great to my mind, to my eyes, either way. Thoughts?
I really like them. I like how bright they are. And I get to twinsy with you.
The other thing I like, it's not, I guess, super obvious, but I think it's a really nice, just attention to detail touch, is the laces have a weathered look, and the tongue is a, what shade is that?
Peach.
Almost like a peach shade. It's a really nice tone that matches and accentuates the rest of the shoe, plus the highlighter hit on the top of the tongue. Where's this rank for you on Jordan 1s?
I still like your Universities a little bit better, but these would be pretty high up there.
They're not a wear with just anything or for any occasion shoe, but they're pretty incredible for what they are when you need them. I think I'm going with ROCKSTAR Jordan 1. That's what this is to me. And if you want to feel like a rock star, throw these bad boys on. You're halfway there.
You're definitely gonna break some necks, that's for sure.
I don't know about that. Maybe when you wear them. All right, anything else? Cool. Well, thanks for watching everyone, and
I'll see you at the next one.